Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Sinners, starring Michael B. Jordan, directed and written by Ryan Coogler of Black Panther fame. Not sure what this is about, but I like the look of it, and I like the time period a lot. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 15, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So, this takes place during the Prohibition-era, and it's a supernatural movie. And that's a great time to put a supernatural story in, because you don't have lines of communication like smartphones and internet. It's people are pretty isolated. It's sort of a interesting time period. Plus, you have the bootlegging going on, and so it feels very very independent. I'd say a very wild time in the United States. So they don't really give you too much dialogue here, or too much plot to hang your hat on. But what appears to happen is Michael B. Jordan's character, March 7th, by the way, next year. Michael B. Jordan's character appears to be an ex-soldier, which was very typical in the organized crime ranks, especially in the bootleggers. They would want to have guys who could handle a gun. Although back in that time, a lot of people did. But military guys could really handle themselves. So a lot of ex-military would end up in organized crime. I think he's a bootlegger. And he's somewhere, I guess I'm going to say, in the American South. And he's supposed to go on a mission for the bootleggers. I don't know, maybe he's delivering booze to various speakeasies down south. And it's an all black cast, so it's in the black organized crime gangs, which did exist during the bootlegging era. And something supernatural happens. I'm not sure what. The hint seems to be voodoo, possibly zombies. There seems to be a scene where figures are slowly shuffling up to this building in the dark. I'm not sure if they're zombies, though. They could just be people taking their good old time. It's kind of hard to tell. And it kind of turns here. This scene seems like a From Dusk Till Dawn sort of scene where the characters make a last stand inside the building where they were formerly having a good time. And there's also an interesting scene of Michael B. Jordan trying to roll a cigarette, but his hands are shaking, and his shirt's covered in blood, and he's got all these guns. So it's like the implication is he's been through some sort of horrible situation. Might be vampires, I'm not sure, but I think zombies. And it mentions demonic possession too, so it could be demons. Could be people possessed by demons. What's the ending? I don't think they're going to kill off Michael B. Jordan. He's good for this role too. He's got a great look. He should be an action star. He should be doing more action movies. This isn't quite an action movie, but it's definitely going to have some action in it. I mean, the guy's built. He's young. He should be doing action movies. So this looks good. Is there going to be a message? I don't know. Probably. I mean, it's the era where there would have been a lot of racism. But I don't think that's the angle of the movie, at least from what I can see of this trailer. So, good. Let's see what it says. Ooh, a lot of right up here. from Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther and Creed. Both good movies, by the way. Starring Michael B. Jordan comes a new vision of fear, sinners, trying to leave their troubled lives behind. Twin brothers, Jordan. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure they were... I thought I was not accurately saying it. Okay, so I guess there's two of them. They return to their hometown to start again, only to discover an even greater evil waiting to welcome them back. You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's going to follow you home. That's a pretty good tagline. So Michael B. Jordan in a dual role. Interesting. Hallie Stenfield from Bumblebee and True Grit is in it. Oh, yeah. I think she played the young girl, right? Jack O'Connell from Ferrari. Umi Masako, Passenger. A few other people. Doesn't really say much about the story behind that. But I like the look of it. Yeah, I think this could be good. March is a weird time to release this. This would have been a great Halloween movie. It's different. It's horror. It would have stood out amongst the horror offerings. March is a weird time. Early March? That's like... It's not the worst time to release a movie, but it's kind of right after the drought. Because January and February is the dumping ground. Early March is borders that. It's not until the spring that things sort of kick up with movies. But this could launch the spring sort of movie season, I guess. But, yeah, it's a weird time to release it. You should have released it in October. That would have been perfect. I like the soundtrack in this, too. It's got a good soundtrack. I'm digging that. And it's got a great scene with a guy being locked outside the building that these guys are in. And he's just screaming to get in, and they won't let him in. I'm not sure why. But it's kind of creepy. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I might see this. Sinners, March 7th, from Warner Brothers, Ryan Coogler. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan somewhere in the background. Thanks for tuning in. I will be tomorrow at the Hamilton Historical Society of Atlantic County. And this is in Hamilton, New Jersey, at 7 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Then on Thursday, I'll be back at Marcus Hook, at the Marcus Hook Library, the Mary Campbell Memorial Library, I believe it is, in Marcus Hook, PA, at 5 o'clock for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. And then at Saturday, Second Time Books near Mount Laurel. And then on Sunday, Seacon in Seabright. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.